This morning we're heading off the Leek branch of the Caldon Canal and we're going to turn quite a tight corner and head on to the Froghall branch of the Caldon Canal. So Ryan's walked ahead with the windlass because there are 3 locks that go straight down onto the Froghall branch, and he'll probably grab the rope, the centre line from the boat, to help me get around the tight corner. But it's actually, despite it being overcast today, it's actually quite warm. Quite a mild day. I made that turn like a pro, didn't I?
Yeah.
Didn't need your help to pull me around.
No, not this time. Last time we were much less experienced and it took us quite a few turns and a bit of pulling to get around the turn.
So I've come around the corner and there's a boat coming up through the locks, and they're just in that top lock now coming out, but they want to do the same thing and go around the corner onto the Leek branch. So I've pulled back a fair way along the lock landing to give them plenty of room to swing around, because it is quite a tight and difficult corner to do. just gone under Hazelhurst Aqueduct, which is the aqueduct that carries the Leek branch of the Caldon Canal, which we were on a couple of days ago, and we were on this morning actually.
Yeah. We were on for a couple of days.
We were on it for a couple of days. We moored there.
Yeah.
Well, this lock has a very annoying paddle that doesn't want to stay in the up position to let water out. Oh well. Better close this lock up and go get the next one ready. As we were coming up to that lock, we saw Pat and Eileen from the YouTube channel Our Narrowboat Quest. They were coming out of that lock, so it was perfect timing. We have met Pat and Eileen before in one of our previous videos, so if you haven't watched them, go check them out. Shot of my husband, he'll be so thrilled.
I will.
Hiya. Sun's come out, Ryan.
Yeah, hurting my eyes. Trying to blind me.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, Big Phil. We're gonna get back on the boat. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Wrong boat. Between the lock that we've just come down and the next lock, we are technically partly on a river. The River Churnet joins up with the canal for just this short section. So we're at the point where the River Churnet continues on its way under this bridge and this weir here, and we're going to head to the left and continue down the Caldon Canal. It gets very narrow here. Just had to use our barge pole to push our front off because the way that corner under that rail bridge turns is hard.
Yeah, when you turn the boat, it pivots from the middle. So if you're turning right, you need to have enough room on your left-hand side for your back end to come out.
Yeah.
It says to come from a straight edge where you couldn't maneuver under the bridge to a straight edge that's overgrown.
Yeah.
I had nowhere to maneuver and it was just like, well, get the pole out.
Yeah, we both got
Nettled.
Stung by nettles because the prickly bushes there.
Yeah, it's quite overgrown on the towpath side here.
And now we're just going past a very narrow section and
this train station.
Railway tracks for the old steam engine that comes through here. I don't think it's running at the moment. It's all locked up there, so.
It's starting to swell up. Be careful.
That's the last lock before the end of the canal, and the plastic that hangs down tells you the profile of Froghall Tunnel. We wouldn't make it.
Not even close.
Not even close to making it.
Our front, like the cratch cover, took out like nearly all of the front things.
Yeah.
And then like our railings, a bit of our roof.
Yeah.
Like, even if we had nothing on the roof whatsoever, no chimney, no nothing, we still wouldn't make it because the edges.
Yeah. We're going to keep heading on towards the end of the canal and then find somewhere to moor up, and we will just walk the rest of the way to the Froghall Basin. We just had to pull over and get into the weed hatch because
We got weeds.
They were weeds. I think for the first time we've ever had to get into the weed hatch because there was an obstruction. It was actually weeds.
Usually it's rubbish or rope or something like that.
Yeah.
This time it was actually honest to God weeds.
Yes, so we pulled out a whole clump of weeds that I think got tangled in there as we were coming through that last lock, because there were quite a lot of
weeds were coming down the canal as we were sitting there waiting to go onto the lock, and it all probably all just came into the lock with us.
Yeah, so now that that's done, now we can continue to the end of the canal.
Bright.
It is bright now the sun's come out.
Yeah. Pretty sure the weather report said it was supposed to be cloudy with like a 30% chance of rain or something.
We are moored at the end of, well, almost the end of the Froghall Canal. Feels like it was a much longer day.
It was a much longer day. It was
a lot of work for
as far as we did get.
Yeah, and there was one time, we didn't get it on film, but there was a boat passing us and there was an obstruction under the water that wasn't marked.
We tilted so much.
Yeah, we tilted a lot. We were seriously a little bit afraid that our boat was...
We were probably 2 seconds and 5 degrees from brown trouser time.
Yeah, it was probably the scariest thing that I've had happen on our boat.
Yeah.
Scary.
Tilted over so much.
Yeah. But anyway, we've made it safely. We're going for a little walk, taking Pixel for a walk over the tunnel because we can't get through it. Go Pixel! And then we're going to come back and spend the rest of the afternoon relaxing because
it's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Plus we can't really do much in the way of work because there isn't really
much internet down here.
A good internet connection here. Yeah. We're just barely getting 1 bar of service on our phones, so that's alright. It's a good excuse not to do any work. What are you doing?
Where's she going? You're
not interested in anymore, Pixel? Where are you going?
Pixel, she's going to find a secret.
That's a very short tunnel, Ryan.
Yeah.
It's only 68 meters. Not very long at all.
No.
And this is the basin at the end of the Froghall Junction. Well, it's the very start of the Atoxet branch of the canal. Yeah. These are the old lime kilns of the area. Boo! What are you snuffling? This bit is the very end of the Froghall branch of the canal. And there's a quaint little tea shop at the end of the Froghall branch of the canal. So I hope you have enjoyed this leg of our journey on the Caldon Canal and the explore of the very end of the canal. We're going to head back to our boat now.
Have a relax.
Yeah. So don't forget to like if you have liked it.
Don't forget to subscribe.
If you haven't
already.
already.
And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.